Hello and welcome back to the Hey, awesome! I got it right! Look at that! You're centered! I'm good at this! Woo!
What now, punk?
Anyways, yes, hello and welcome back to the Turbo Newscast.
Welcome to Funds.
Welcome to the fun section. Alrighty.
You'll be wondering why.
What have you got in store for us today?
Well, you know how well, not drugs, but marijuana was legalized in certain states recently.
Yeah?
There are some drugs that are still illegal, and you probably should not convince your significant other to get hooked on them.
Huh. Man arrested for allegedly slipping meth into wife's cigarette. Why?
Because he wanted her to see how good it was. Not only that, but he had a 15-point plan to get his wife addicted to meth.
Why?
I don't know.
What is the point of this?
I don't know.
There is literally no logical reason for this to be a thing.
Maybe he was on meth when he did it. He probably was,
He
actually.
probably was.
Like, hey, you know what'd be really good? Is if my wife knew how good this was.
You, sir. Fucking moron.
There was a goal here, but it wasn't worth it.
There
Actually,
was a goal here, but it was obscured by all of the stupid. Every single stupid that we have, he has taken it.
He doubled up the stupid.
Yes.
Cause meth.
Okay. What else you got? I feel
We
that
got
was
the usual.
that was surprisingly tame for a story for section 2.
Well, we got the usual next.
Jana Lawrence accused of groping, licking, and flashing patrons of 2 different restaurants. Look at that.
Yeah. Beauty, ain't she?
I thought she was from Dracula, Georgia. For a second there.
That would have been better.
Yeah, it's Dacula, Georgia.
That's kind of lame, actually.
Yeah. You were 1 letter away from being awesome, Georgia.
Just add
One
an
letter.
R.
Oh well. She was watching the SEC championship game between Georgia and Alabama at a restaurant called El Jinete, and got so intoxicated that she allegedly screamed profanities, exposed her breasts to other customers, and even rubbed the genitals of another woman and also licked her face. Why?
Then she got kicked out and went next door to
And did it
continue her
again!
act. Yes.
What's the point?
Because I guess when you're so intoxicated that you can't even think anymore, you might as well do some illegal stuff.
This has gone past the point of shit-faced and proceeded into holy fuck territory.
Uh, sounds like my kind of woman. No. No, it's not. Uh, alcohol does weird things.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I keep saying Dracula, and I keep thinking Dracula.
I
God!
know. Oh, now I'm doing it all the time too.
You're welcome. God.
Do you think that someone was like watching her from like next door? Do you think that they could like see through the windows and be like, "Oh crap, that's coming this way"?
Shit, guys, they're about to kick her out of there, aren't they? Yep, they're kicking her out. Guys, lock the doors. Lock the doors
Lock
so
the
she can't come in. Lock them! Ah!
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, it would have been.
Uh,
They didn't lock them fast enough, though.
no, they didn't. No, they did not.
What else we got?
Well, we have driving problems.
Did Jesus take the wheel again?
If he did, he's really bad at driving again.
Holy shit! Driving through the wall is the second crash in 24 hours for a woman.
It is impressive.
She drove through 2 walls.
Yeah.
The motorist who drove her car through the wall of an optometry clinic on Naperville's northeast side Friday was responsible for a similar crash less than 24 hours earlier at a business only 3 doors away. So I'm thinking...
I think I know where you're going with this.
Maybe she was pissed off at the optometrist for some reason. Like, super pissed off at the optometrist for some reason. So she decided, with her, of course, rational thinking, because she's pissed off, and you always do your best thinking when you're pissed off, I'm thinking that she decided, well, I'm gonna run my car through their wall. And see, the problem here was, the reason there were 2 crashes is the first time she missed. The first time she kind of forgot, or she lost control of, or something, and she missed and ran through the building that was 3 doors down from the optometry
really
clinic.
Bad aim.
Yeah, she's got shit aim. But then she decided, okay, you know what? I really have to get this guy back. He didn't get the message the first time. Just missing and hitting the building over there isn't gonna get through to him. So I'm going to try again. So she went and she tried again, and she actually hit it this time.
You know, I was thinking...
Something not that elaborate?
I was thinking it was the woman from the last story. Except she got in a car and crashed into a building, and then made an illegal U-turn driving backwards and reversed 3 doors down into another building.
Oh, is that what happened?
No.
Oh.
I'm just saying that would have been awesome if it was what happened.
No, I was
the woman
talking
from the last story,
U-turn.
the one that was so drunk that she went next door to touch everyone. That would have been hilarious. Two birds with one stone. Sorry about that. Actually, I'm not sorry. People are stupid. Doesn't matter what gender they are.
Okay, so it was 2 different cars. I was gonna say, I'm pretty impressed. You managed to crash into a vehicle, or crash into a house, back out,
And then
crash
somewhere
into
else.
another one. Now, 2 separate cars.
But in 24 hours. You would think that after crashing one, she'd be like, you know what, probably shouldn't do that again.
There has to be a reason. There has to be one for this. You don't just crash into 2 buildings in a day.
If you're in
It
Florida,
just doesn't
you do.
happen. I refuse to believe that this is a thing that just happens.
It's one of the many unexplained mysteries of life.
Well, I get the feeling we're not gonna get a explanation of this anytime soon. So, what else we got?
Next we got It's So Obvious It's Kind of Hilarious.
Florida observes Older Driver Safety Awareness Week. That's actually kind of adorable.
And kind of necessary.
Yeah, but it is kind of adorable. The Florida Department of Transportation and the Safe Mobility for Life Coalition kicked off Older Driver Safety Awareness Week, which doesn't have all that good of an abbreviation. Oddsaw.
Yeah.
Come up with a better name, guys. I want something like something that you can abbreviate to, like puppies or something. Puppies. What could we expand that out to? Preparation for
I don't know. That's too much work.
unexpectedly. Damn it, I can't think of any terms for old people that start with P. All I can think of are S's.
Pompous.
Yeah, but that could be not necessarily old. The coalition
Hold on,
was
I'm
created.
the dictionary real quick.
Coalition was created to reduce the number of crashes while improving the safety, access, and mobility for Florida's aging road users. It's funny because the story actually makes sense.
Yes.
It just the headline is just kind of, huh? What?
It's like it's so obvious and needed. That's kind of funny.
It's really though. It's nice seeing something reasonable coming out of Florida.
Post-pubescent? That's not a word for old people.
Works. Preparation for.
You're gonna finish it
Yeah,
now.
no, I'm not.
Because you need 4 more letters after that.
Post-pubescent counts for both the P and the P in puppies.
I mean IES.
Preparation for unexpectedly post-pubescent individuals in.
Idiotic.
No, individuals in extravehicular situations. Boom. Puppies.
Extravehicular. Doesn't mean they're not in vehicles.
Shut up. It's Florida. It counts.
I feel like that was a waste of time.
It was. Next story.
This one's awesome.
Dude, this one's awesome.
Yeah.
Chinese kung fu expert beats up men who came to evict him from home.
Like 50 guys. Dude, it's just...
That is awesome.
It's kung fu movie time.
Oh. I was about to bring up the fact that he's also a holder of a world record, but it's not even related to martial arts. It's just
No.
yeah, it's kind of boring. It's the most press-ups in a minute using a roller.
It'd be like if it was like the world record for the most Bruce Lee kicks.
Yeah, the world record for most most knockouts on. Yeah, most badass. Most badass while being evicted.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the story. I really wanted the story. Okay, at the end of October, Mr. Shen, what's his first name? That is his first name. Shen Jianzong. Mr. Shen. Why don't you call him Mr. Jianzong?
They do it differently.
For
You're not
6
good
months.
culture.
For 6 months, a property developer had been trying to get his hands on Mr. Shen's house. They called it a remodeling project to turn our village into a town, he said. They wanted to tear down the whole street and promised we would get a new house of the same size in 2 years, as well as rent to cover the interim. But I heard of people in a neighboring village getting a much better deal, so we refused to sign. At first, the property company stuck up posters warning of dire consequences for any families who held out. Then Mr. Shen said when 70 of the 100 households had left, the threats escalated. A mob of thugs would block the streets most days. They would pick on the women, threatening to kill their kids. Then people started tossing bricks through windows and letting off fireworks at night. Some people got beaten on the streets.
And then he kicked ass.
On October 29th, as Mr. Shen went to work and his wife popped out for a packet of instant noodles, just one? Never just pop out for one packet of ramen. A mob of 30 to 50 men materialized at their front door. My wife tried to close the door, but they pushed it back and she tripped over. That's how the fight started. With a flurry of kicks and punches, he and his 18-year-old son, a fellow kung fu devotee, set about the attackers, rendering 7 of them near unconscious in the hallways. It was self-defense. I really can't remember what kung fu skills I used. So basically, I don't remember what the fuck happened, because it was so badass.
Yeah. It was like badass mode activate.
It was quite messy. Only 7 people were injured because the rest were scared and stayed outside. Some of them ran away.
This is just awesome, Cliff. Does this make up for the ninjas last week? Yeah. It's the most awesome thing I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, that's... Wow. Wow. Okay. Since we have, what is it? 1, 2, 3 more stories. How are you planning on topping that?
Well, we technically have 4. I mean, only 3, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I can't really top it. It's not gonna be toppable. I just went for the more Section 3 oriented stuff next. There's no way to top it, I'm sorry. That's the best you got. Those are kind of funny.
Texas Church offers firearms classes to defend against imaginary bands of Mexicans.
Their reasoning for this is hilarious.
Times of London reports that several Why is it the Times of London has to report on American churches?
Didn't I ask you this last time, Cliff? Why we get all of our American information from London? From England?
Yeah, why is it the London Times are better at telling us of what the fuck is going on in our country?
I stopped questioning things.
I didn't. Churches are now offering concealed firearms training in order to attract worshippers to their pews. One of these churches, Heights Baptist in San Angelo, Texas, offers a particularly unusual reason for why they are now training their parishioners to pack heat, in order to prevent worship services from being disrupted by armed Mexicans. In Texas, where it's legal to carry guns into any church without a specific no firearms policy, Heights Baptist in remote San Angelo began offering concealed carry classes in June. The class was a response to security concerns among congregants. God. We're about
Here's the explanation.
We're about 150 miles from the border with Mexico. We're very unsure about our insecure borders, about what's coming into our cities. Personally, I feel more secure that should our worship time be interrupted by a life-threatening intrusion, we would at least stand some kind of a chance in stopping either a mass killing or terrorizing experience.
Because that's what Mexicans want to do.
Miller also claims that there is a spiritual component to carrying a Glock hidden beneath your Sunday best.
Oh.
Jesus advised his disciples to sell their cloak and buy a sword. He instructed his people to be prepared to defend themselves.
Jesus, take the gun. Some people.
Some people.
Told you, stupid is stupid.
Yeah.
I wasn't lying.
No. No, you weren't.
So, before you go on to this next one, I need to give you some setup.
Okay.
So, I was talking about Pat Robertson earlier, right? There was
Okay.
there was a name in this one in the title that I mixed Pat Robertson up with, and I thought it was so hilarious that I put it in here.
Okay, so read this next one as if it was Pat Robertson.
Okay, Laura Adkins, Las Vegas student, to marry Pat Robertson cardboard cutout.
Oh, that does make it better. That makes it so just pants on head.
I didn't even care about the rest of the story. It didn't matter to me.
Yeah, this story is actually kind of infuriating almost. But when it's Pat Robertson instead of Robert Pattinson, it just makes it all better.
Like, I want an onion version of this right now.
Lauren Adkins, Las Vegas student, to marry Robert Pattinson cardboard cutout, not Pat Robertson cardboard cutout.
You see, that's where my dyslexia got me.
For Thesis project. So she's marrying Robert Pattinson.
You don't know who Pat Robertson is? You'll find out soon enough.
Oh.
Just know that it'd be a lot more hilarious if it was Pat Robertson.
Pat Robertson is like older than dirt. He's like, he's this old fucking Christian preacher guy. And yeah, he's just, yeah.
It just makes the story so much better if it was him.
It really does.
Like, first of all, who would make cardboard cutouts of Pat Robertson?
I don't know, but I really kind of want one.
Just to have one in your background.
Yeah, just so people can ask, why the fuck do you have a cardboard cutout of Pat Robertson? Why not?
Add to your list of things, useless crap that you just have lying around.
Okay. Because it's for a thesis project. What is your thesis project? She set up a campaign on Indiegogo called Love is Overtaking Me to collect money for her for her wedding to cardboard Cullen. Sorry, I got ahead of myself in the sentence.
It's a whiteboard.
Yeah. She raised $1,235, which is $1,236 more than she should have.
She should have raised -$1.
She should have paid everyone $1
Oh.
collectively, just for witnessing the stupid.
Yeah.
I've also got the invitation sorted and even have a beach honeymoon planned for me and my vampire hubby.
It's gonna be awkward. Can you imagine walking on the beach with a cardboard cutout?
A few of my ex-boyfriends found out, and they're surprised I'm taking things this far. No, I think the word you're looking for is they're kind of,
Concerned.
yeah. It's not surprise. Although
Yeah,
I
there
have
are
seen
better
the two
words
get
for that.
confused.
Yeah, there are better words for this.
What is the project? I've read through this entire fucking story, and I don't know what the project is!
Maybe the project is to be on Section 2. In which case, you won.
Okay. I'm going to your fucking site. What is your fucking project? Why are you doing this?
You know, if I had a whole bunch of money to kill and I really didn't care at all, I would totally marry a cardboard cutout of Pat Robertson. Because no one else is going to do that. Why not, Mizu?
The ceremony is invite only, but it will be live streamed.
Dude, let's watch it. I kind of want to now.
Yeah, I know. When is it? March 8th. 6 to 9
Mark it
p.m.
down. You gotta mark that down.
Huh.
What time is that?
6 to 9 p.m. It's 9 to midnight yours.
Oh.
Yeah, Nevada, same time zone as me. And it would only happen in Vegas too. That's the only
yeah.
place where this would even be feasible.
Yeah. What is this? I don't even. I'm telling you, Pat Robertson would have been much better.
The work is also an exploration of the dismissive, vitriolic, and at times violent attitude of the media and the public at large toward female fandom. Keywords: obsessive, crazy, insane, psychotic, etc. The press coverage I have received following the release of a British tabloid article and online communication in the form of tweets, Facebook comments, and comments on the respective articles' websites will be included in this analysis. I still don't get it. But you know what? I've stopped giving a fuck.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dyslexia is the reason it's on here.
Yep.
The main reason. I just thought it was that good.
I don't get it.
And you never will.
Alright. What we got to close us out before I get
this last one.
before my brain goes loop.
This one's pretty stupid.
Bryan Fischer, enormously insensitive to hurt God's feelings by not using oil. This is a good segue into Section 3.
Yeah.
Bryan Fischer, the Director of Issues Analysis of the Conservative Fundamentalist American Family Association. Try saying that entire sentence 3 times fast.
Try saying that without gagging.
On Thursday told a so-called expert, I like you already, the writer of this article, who denies climate change, that not using God's fossil fuels would be like crushing someone's feelings by rejecting their birthday present. Happy birthday! I got you pollution.
Happy birthday, you have to dig really, really far down to get it.
Happy birthday! I got you a really shit treasure hunt.
Yeah.
And the prize isn't really all that awesome.
It's black gold. I like the author of this, though. Fisher likened to the situation to a birthday present he was given at the age of 6.
Yeah, I like this guy's writing style.
Yeah.
Yeah, he deserves plastic coal. Yeah.
I guess we're not doing the smart energy then. We'll just pollute the world into the ground.
Yep.
All
Okay.
of it.
Because my brain can't take anymore, we're gonna go on a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
After these quick messages by no one.
By no one, because we don't actually have commercials yet.
It's true.
We'll get them eventually. Maybe. Possibly. Probably not.
Don't worry about it. I got this.
Alrighty. We'll be right back.